Hello, I am Mattmatt, and this is Dead to Rights. Pretty good game, if you know what it is. Kind of like Max Payne, but it's not Max Payne. Right, so I'm gonna play on the easiest difficulty because this game's actually hard. Right, 3, 2, 1, go. So the first level is literally just a tutorial. Not really much we can do. I'm skipping cutscenes at the moment, even though you can't see them. So it basically explains us how to play the game. Also, I saw you getting excited about the dog in the chat. We barely use it, so sorry. I think I use it like twice throughout the run to get a gun.
Drop it.
So this level is just explaining what you can do in the game. Also, you can slow-mo dive even though we never use it at all. Like in the entire, this is the only time you'll see me do a slow-mo dive. I never do it again.
No problem.
Because it wastes time. And unlike Max Payne, you can't actually go into slow motion
Make good cover.
in this game. You can just slow motion dive.
That's the guy. Propane.
There is actually quite a few spots where I will use these propane tanks, but not that much. Also, this game has manual aiming, which I will never use again other than to shoot this. I don't even know why it has it, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, there is no... Well, there is glitches you can do in this game, but only on the PC version. I will not be doing any skips. So, this is going to be all glitchless. I'm going to play the game the intended way.
If I can hotwire this truck, I can use it to blast through that fence.
This game has a bunch of like mini puzzle games. Puzzle mini games like this. You have to unlock this lock by pressing these things when they get into I don't know. You just do it. But there is mini games where you have to disarm bombs, and they are the worst thing ever. It lost me 6 minutes yesterday, so. Well, it's not that I'm choosing to do glitchless, it's just that I don't have a choice. The PC version is awful to run because to do the glitches on the PC version, you need uncapped frame rate. And when you uncap the FPS, the enemies don't stop shooting you. They don't take a break in between each bullet, so you just die like in like 2 seconds. And also, this is the well, actually no, I was gonna say this is the only point we get to play as the dog. We don't.
Shadow, go see what you can do.
There's a couple of other spots where we do as well when we have to find the bombs, but that's it. Like you barely get to play as this dog. It's very sad.
Attaboy.
Should we kill him just because he's annoying? We don't need any of this stuff because it's the tutorial level. We'll just get the key. So this game is basically you play as a cop whose name is Jack Slate, and he gets framed for murder.
With all the lead flying around, I gotta stay low and use my cover.
And he gets framed for murder, and basically the game is, I guess, just getting revenge on the people who framed you, I guess. Also, this is your dad.
Slate, I have a gunshot victim. No
Your dad's
pulse. I
dead.
need an ambulance immediately.
And since your dad's dead, you're like, oh no, I need to find out who killed him. So that's what we're going to do at the start.
Had a regular...
And also, now we're about to do the best part of the game. Obviously, for obvious reasons. This is just a 3.5 minute rhythm section where you just press buttons to the rhythm of the dancing. Yeah, so enjoy this. You'll be seeing more of this tomorrow from me with High School Musical though. Nice. He's got some good tunes though. This game actually has a lot of mini games you have to do, and some of them are really annoying. Also, this game for some reason is not 4x3. I had to stretch it so it fit the 4x3 layout, so it might look a bit wide. That's because I had to stretch the game. You have to do this 3 times, and each time it gets faster. That's the second one done. Also, if you miss one, it doesn't matter. It only matters if you miss and the bar goes all the way down, and then you fail and have to do it again. And that's a very slow. Oh baby.
One more.
Now this one's really hard. Not. The only confusing thing about this is I'm using a PlayStation controller on a GameCube game, and the buttons can be quite confusing sometimes because they're not what they say they are. But I've got used to it at this point. So that's that done. Now we're going to get into some hot gameplay. So this game actually has a lot of boss fights, and when I say a lot, I mean a lot of boss fights. Yeah, this was on GameCube, Xbox, and PS2. And I think GameCube is the fastest version to run. Regardless as to whether it's on console or emulator, it's still the fastest. Actually, no, it's on PC as well, but the PC version, like I said earlier, is not fun to run on. And also, if you cap it at like 60 FPS, the enemies don't insta-kill you. The mouse movement is just terrible, and it doesn't have good controller support, so that's why I'm playing on this version. Less hassle. Oh, so that's done now. I told like 3.5 minutes of that. So it's actually faster in some cases to dive upstairs. That's the only time you'll see me diving, but I won't be slow-mo diving ever.
Things are gonna get rough.
Sometimes I slow-mo dive when I panic when I'm about to die. That's very rare, but I do it. I just die.
Fire alarm. This ought to.
So this game is very hard. You'll see that later on in the game. Like the first few levels are really easy, but once you get later on in the game, it does get quite difficult.
Time to take out the trash.
So this game has fighting. It's actually quite. It's like the sound that it makes when you punch people is very like effective. Actually pretty cool. But the fastest way to beat people up in this game is just to spam X over and over again. And just to punch them. I never kick because it's just slow. But you can do combos, but it's just slow, so I never do them. Also, the enemies blocking your attacks is just completely random. Hello. Can't do nothing about that. Also, that is random nice. Now we've got our first boss fight. This guy. So I'm just gonna punch him a bunch. I'm gonna let him grab me first because you can't hit him unless he hits you. I'm just gonna spam 3 punches over and over again, and that's just, whenever I'm punching a boss, this is what I'll be doing. Just this over and over again until he's dead.
I'll take that.
Also, that guy's name was Boris. A cool name.
Go.
So this part is really awkward because the enemies spawn in like really awkward locations. So I usually lose a lot of time on this fight because it's really random. And also, one thing I need to preface, the lock-on aiming in this game is absolutely horrendous. Like, there can be a guy standing directly in front of you, and Jack will just turn around and aim at a guy directly behind you, like a million miles away. It's ridiculous. So usually I tend to not switch lock-on too much. I tend to try and turn who I'm locking onto with the right stick. Sometimes it's slower to do that, so. Wait, all the shotgun guys are spawning upstairs. I don't have one. Oh, here we go. They took their time spawning down here. Yeah, so these enemy spawns are like completely random, I think. Or at least close to random. I like how he's running away from me as well, by the way. Just to annoy me. Last guy and he just kept running away from me. Right, so now we've got another boss fight. I think this guy's name's Dimitri. Yeah, Dimitri. Got a cool name. So I'm going to grab this propane tank. He does a lot of damage to him and I have to wait for him to come towards me anyway. Now just blow him up with it. Oh, I don't have a lot of ammo. I had just about enough to kill him. Wow. So yeah, there is some sections in this game where you can avoid killing people. There's actually quite a few, but that's not one of them. But now this entire next section, all the way until the end of the level, I don't have to kill anyone, so I'll just be running past them all.
Here I come, Augie.
Cheese it, it's Slate.
I'm just not even gonna bother. I'm gonna grab this armor though, just to be safe. The shotgun guys in this game do a lot of damage.
Get him, boys.
Yeah, that's Augie Blatz. He's the guy that you think killed your father, so you go in after him.
But you can't hide,
Then you find out you actually didn't, someone else did, and then they killed him and set you up to go down for murder.
Get that freak.
Which you'll find out at the end of this level, although you won't even see. I'll skip a cutscene and I'll be in jail. Also, we're back in that room where she was doing the dancing. How exciting. This is probably just going to run down the street. There actually is some things you can do here to save time. So it's going to play like 3 or 4 cutscenes. And if we dive at the right point, we can skip some of those. Like we can move during the cutscene. Like that. Makes you go a little bit closer forward. But it's hard to know where to do the dive.
Guy. He's over there.
I did that one a bit too early. Yeah, these enemies are just, they don't do anything to you.
Get him, boys.
Oh, there's me in the cutscene, look.
You can run, but you can't hide, Augie.
Help! Someone get this nut job cob off my tail. There he is.
So what we need to do is just unlock the elevator and then go in.
Dogs to get the blast.
And that's it. That's the
Here I
second
come,
level done. And now we're on. Now we're going to be in prison. So we've been imprisoned. I know we've got to do some fun stuff in prison. And by fun stuff, I mean it's not fun at all. There's one guy I need to kill. Excuse me. There's one guy I need to kill. This guy with the white top on. He drops the key. A lot of the areas in this game actually rely on you to kill every enemy before an item drops. This is one area that doesn't do that. Can you stop punching me? A bit rude. Oh.
Let me through.
So basically what we're doing is we're trying to find a way to escape.
Moving around this place.
Why do you jump into cutscenes?
Half of these thugs
You move during the cutscene if you dive into them. So like there I dove into those cutscenes because it allowed me to move forward where I'd usually be standing still. If you've played Dead to Rights before, this level's pretty infamous a lot of people recognize this as the level that the game's known for. I don't know why. Right here, there's going to be 2 guys with white tops. I need to kill both of them, I'm pretty sure. Because one of them drops the key, but I think you need to kill both before one of them will drop it. Oh, he's not dead. Can you stop punching the wrong person? Okay, only he dropped it, never mind. I always thought it was the guy on the left that dropped it, but it's the guy on the right. So this is, I actually forgot this guy's name. But now he's given us a job. He said if we give him 25 packets of cigarettes, he's going to give us a map to escape. Now we've got to acquire 25 packets of cigarettes, and we're going to do that by beating people up and doing some mini games. It's all scripted. You have to do all of them. You can't just like pick what you want to do. You have to do everything. Every enemy you see, you have to kill. Now we're gonna go to the gym. This part is very fun. It's not. That's a lie. There's like a boxing bag that you have to punch. That guy, you can see him punching it. You have to punch it in like a certain rhythm. And if you mess up, it loses a lot of time. So if I'm going for a PB, it's really bad to mess it up. And it's actually really hard to press it in the rhythm because the way it registers the inputs in this game is just bad.
If you're going to survive in here, I'll show you a few moves.
Alright, now we're gonna beat this guy up. Like it teaches you how to throw, but I don't think you actually have to throw him. So now I'm gonna do that thing again. Just do 3 punches. And you can see he's blocking me. It's completely random whether he decides to block the punches, and nothing I can do. And he keeps doing it. Brilliant. Now I'm stuck in him. This is terrible. This is the worst I've ever done this fight. Stop blocking. He keeps blocking. Dude. I've never had this bad RNG before, ever. See, and that's why I don't want to finish the combo. If you finish the combo, he knocks them on the floor, and then you have to wait for them to get up. I only want to do 3 punches, but he keeps blocking me. I don't know why. That was really bad.
Thanks for the ass whooping.
It's not fun. It's terrible. Oh, now we've got the worst part in the game. I can't wait to do this. It's really fun. So I literally have to press like A and B, like in a rhythm. I'm already messed it up. I haven't even started. So each level it'll go faster and faster. Then I have to press it faster and faster. And the reason you don't want to mess it up is because obviously the faster it gets, the more hits you do, and you need to do 150 hits. That was actually really good. It's very rare that I get to even finish level 4 or get to level 4.
You got some quick hands there. Here's the smokes.
Like that may look easy, but it isn't. You actually have to press it earlier than you would think. If you try and actually time those presses when you actually hit the bag, it doesn't work. So we've got more mini games now, so we can lift some weights. To be fair, this is the only level that really has a lot of mini games in them. Like the rest, some have some bombs you have to disarm, and that's pretty much it. Or like doors you have to unlock, like with a lockpick. But this is the only level that has like actual mini games. Like these mini games are only in this level. You never do them again. Well, if you haven't noticed by the estimate, this game is very long. My PB is 2 hours and 54 minutes. I'm probably gonna go a lot under estimate, but that depends how much the game decides to screw me over late game, because the late game is actually really hard in this game. So that's all the mini games, and we've got one more mini game left, which is an arm wrestle, but we're not doing that yet. Oh, I punched you in the face there. I'm gonna grab this med kit because I don't actually. I've got like half health. Usually I wouldn't grab it, but I have to do a boss fight as soon as I leave this room. Again, another boss fight. Can you imagine that? There's a guy here. His name's Mad Dog. He's gonna be mad when I beat the shit out of him. Oh, or him beat me up. I mean to knock him over. Why is every enemy just blocking me today? Oh, I thought he was going to die from that. That's why I finished the combo. He gives us a key card. We need to actually kill him because we can't get into this area. And now we've got to beat up every enemy in this area because they all drop cigarette. Not this area. In the next area, they all drop cigarette packets. And cigarette packets are yummy. We need them. So every enemy here we have to beat up.
Big Arm Tony's usually good for some smokes, but he ain't gonna talk to a cop in front of Gen Pop.
You have to beat all these enemies up because they all drop cigarette packets. And like I said, we need 25 of them. I thought he would die from that. Oh, there we go. So now we've got 24, and doing this arm wrestle gives us the last packet, which is 25. And in my PB, I actually did this arm wrestle in 2 tries. Usually it takes 3. You have to push his arm down 3 times, but for whatever reason in my PB, I only had to do it twice. I don't know why. I wish I could figure out how I did that. Maybe it's how fast you do it. Yeah, see, I did it twice then, but this would have worked. In my PB, this finished already. You usually have to do it 3 times, so I was confused. Right, so now he gives us our last cigarette packet.
You win. 25 packs. Time to visit Wireboy over in the workshop.
And then we're gonna go back to that dude and get a map. And again, there's going to be a bunch of enemies, but we don't have to work with them. At least I think. Usually there's enemies that maybe they don't spawn here. No, they're not here. Yeah, all the enemies in this area you don't have to kill when you go through them. Ignore them. They don't give you anything. Yeah, this game is basically, this entire game just going to be running and shooting a bunch, and that's it. Like, casually it's fun, but Speedrun's kind of long and get quite tiring. Right, so we're gonna do another boss fight. This guy basically was being mean to our dog in that cage, and Jack doesn't like that, so Jack's going ham on him because he was whacking our dog. And he's blocking me. He's dead. And now we're gonna go and do what? Guess what? Another boss fight. Crazy.
Showers his office. Hope there's no strict dress code.
Sickle is a name and a half, yeah. I think he shows up later on. Oh no. In the cutscene when you, because you're right now you're on death row and you're about to get electrocuted today in the game. So when you're in the electric chair, you manage to swap him out, and then Sickle, you actually put Sickle in the electric chair, and he gets electrocuted instead. But you don't see that because it's in the cutscene. Just gonna beat up this guy. Again, another boss fight. We actually fight this guy later on. At the moment, we're just beating him up. Later on in the game, we actually kill him with guns. Alright, so now we're going to go get electrocuted, or they're going to attempt to electrocute us, and we're going to escape. But I'm skipping all the cutscenes so you can't see. Right, so now we just escaped the electric room.
In the showers before this map will do me any good.
And now there's a riot happening. So we're going to try and escape during the riot. Hopefully this guy won't block me. Of course he blocks me. Of course, move, dude. Move, dude. Then we're going to go back to the showers. So now we're in the showers. But we're not going for a shower, we're going to go down this hole. Haha, Swippin', that's
Just
funny.
follow the dotted line on the map. It should lead me right out of here.
Yeah, but now we just have to follow. There's a map in the top right, we just have to follow the dots. Oh, so we don't need to kill anyone here, we can just run past them. The best part, the thing about this game is when enemies have guns, they don't hit you. Like, or at least it takes them a long time to try and punch you. So if they have guns, they don't knock you or try to punch you, so you can just run past them pretty easily. But enemies that don't have guns, obviously, all they'll try and do is punch you, so it's really annoying when you're trying to run past them. And there'll be a few sections later on where there is enemies that spawn without guns in sections where enemies do have guns, and as you try to run past, they'll just keep punching you. Yes, now we're going to escape. So this next area, we're going to have to follow a dotted line again. But we don't, like, some of the areas where the dotted line is blocked, so we actually have to know where to go. So for most of this I'm going to follow the dotted line, but some of it I won't because I can't, because the path is blocked. Also, if I fall down these holes, I'm dead. I haven't done it in a while though, so it's probably going to happen this time. It's right here. This is blocked. Can't follow the dotted line.
Path is blocked. I gotta find another way around.
You have to go around. And then we go right here, and then it's going to get blocked again soon. We actually have to go left here. It doesn't look blocked, but we have to go this way, because if you keep following the dotted line there, you'll reach a point where it's blocked.
My only way across.
Then we have to shimmy across this for ages. Also, Hutch T said something to me a couple of weeks ago when I was playing this. He told me that the face, or like his shirt, looks like a sad face, and ever since he told me that, I cannot unsee it. Because there's a riot. There's a riot and everyone's got guns now. Everyone's trying to escape. It is a sad face, like me when playing this game. So now this way is blocked again to the left, so we just keep going this way. Also, I can die here. I don't want to just run past all these enemies because I have to kill a bunch at the end. So I actually do want to kill some, so I'm going to kill some of these two. Because I can die. Oh my god, I nearly fell off that. Also, those shotgun guys are very scary. Right, so we're gonna have to kill a bunch of enemies here to be able to unlock the door. And that's why I want health, because if I don't have health, I can't, I probably will die. I have to kill all these enemies.
I gotta get that door open before the guards make it down here.
And we have to unlock it with our lock picking skills. Because apparently this is how you lock pick. Oh, we saw these look like tires. Not a lock. And that's the third level done.
That too.
I have escaped jail. And now we're going to go on our revenge quest. And we're going to meet a lot of
That chow is
weird
always
characters
good for
along the
getting
way.
Jack Slade, move in.
Now we're going to go kill this guy. I actually forget his name. Fat Chow, that's his name. I don't remember why. This guy next to me. I don't remember why you go after him. I haven't watched all the cutscenes in this game in a long time, so I couldn't explain the story from now on because I have no idea what's happening. I just play it. Yeah, we can run past all these enemies. No big deal. For most of this level, you can run past some of them at the start. You don't need to deal with them. But now we have to kill the enemies.
He walked in like you.
Gonna be a bunch of enemies in this area we have to kill.
Well, well, well. What sort of illegal gambling den do we have here?
I want to kill this guy. I need an automatic pistol. Because if you have pistols in this game, they are, if you only have one pistol, they shoot very slowly. So optimally, you need at least two.
Open up, Chow. We need to chat.
Very optimally. You don't, if you do not want to be killing people with just one pistol. It's really slow. And also, you'd think the shotguns are decent in this game, but if you've actually didn't explain this yet, so if you notice there's like these like triangles around them, like colored triangles, they are they're like I guess detection. So if you aim at an enemy and it's blue,
He's just doing his job.
no, if you aim at an enemy and it's green, you can't hit them. You cannot hit them. It won't hit them. If you aim and it's yellow, you've got a good chance of hitting them, but you might miss some bullets.
Looks like Chow
And then if it's red, you're going to hit every bullet. If you look, see that it's yellow on those guys. So the closer you get to the enemies, the better chance you have of hitting them. So you want to be as close to them as possible. Which is why you don't want to be using shotguns sometimes in some sections, because you need to be closer. And the shotguns, obviously, you need to be right up against them. Green is bad. I know. Makes sense. You'd think green would be good, but green is the bad. You need red. So right here, we're going to lose all of our guns. Because we're going to go into this like Chinese place. Massage parlor, I don't know. And they take all our guns off us. And we need to get them back.
Welcome. Please.
And to do that, I'm just going to ignore these dudes. Ignore him. All we have to do, I think, I want to actually test this. All we have to do, I think, is interact with this door.
I'm gonna need to get my gun
And then just walk
first.
out. And it should trigger a cutscene. And then this guy comes, his name's Horse.
I'd like my
I'm
iron
stuck.
back. Haven't
What?
already sold it.
Nice soft lock. I've never seen that happen before. Then we got another boss fight, we just have to kill him. and then get our guns back because he has them. Also, apparently in this game, Jack knows every person. Must be a really popular cop. Guy's not playing well with me. Alright, now we've got our guns back.
Alright, Sil. Where are you?
Okay.
This chick's my own.
Now we've got to kill some peeps. I'm gonna kill these two. You don't actually have to kill them, but I want their ammo.
To the parking lot. Come on, tough.
Because there's two bosses we've got to kill here.
Unorthodox for a hostess.
So we need to kill all of these. I don't even know what I'm locking onto. But there's three main ones we need to kill here. So the red ones and the one in the green are the ones we need to kill. You can ignore the pink ones, but sometimes I kill the pink ones because they drop bullets. Bit rude. I might die. This is bad. I don't have any ammo. And I got soft locked again. I don't have any bullets. Please give me a gun. It didn't. Okay, I'm gonna have to use Shadow. There we go. Use the dog. Because he brings you... He's meant to bring you guns, but he dropped it on the floor. Usually I would exit that with at least some bullets. That's the first time I've ever exited that area with none. Yeah, this area is really annoying. We need to kill a bunch of enemies here and follow her. If you're too far away from her, she won't move. But when enemies spawn, you actually have to kill them. And sometimes this area can be really slow or really fast. I want that AK. Also, this area is the laggiest section in the game, so if the game looks really laggy, that's because it is. You have to stay near her and then she'll move. If you don't go near her, she won't move. I'm actually gonna die. I've never died on this section with these enemies, so if I die, I'm gonna be very sad. Yeah, and she can also die as well. You don't want that to happen. Can you move? Just gonna stand there.
Jack, where the hell are you? I need cover over here.
Literally right next to you, love. Come on. Where is she? Move. Move. At some point today. Is she just gonna stand there? There she goes. Just gonna spawn more enemies again. You could say this part's probably on a timer, but I don't know how it works. I just kind of kill any enemy that spawns. And then once she gets to the... I think after these enemies, I can run to the door and it should trigger the cutscene. I think. I'm not actually sure. And she's gonna run. She's gonna run over here. I think now I can just run to the door. I've got to do one more. Now I've got to do these dudes. Oh, there we go. Never mind. I was correct. So now it spawns the boss. Now we've got to kill this guy. And this guy's awful because he has a rocket launcher. And if he hits me, I'm just dead and there's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, I did it first try. That's good. You can die there. I've died there like 3 times before in a row because it shoots it and it hits you. You just die. There's nothing you can do.
Like a date?
That's the 4th level done. Now we're gonna go to a cemetery where there's gonna be a bunch of clowns. When I say clowns, they're enemies with clown masks. I don't remember the story behind them, but they're just called clown.
Oh man, I always hated the circus.
We got Joker. Look. This level's actually quite difficult. Especially, like, this part's easy. But this next area I'm about to go in is very difficult. So I'm gonna have to actually kill enemies. Because if I don't, I will probably die. I might even die now. This ain't looking too good for me. This is not looking great, to be honest, not gonna lie. Yeah, so this area I need to go through 2 sections before I get a checkpoint. If I die now, I'm screwed. So wait for this enemy to drop down and kill him. I need to kill as many enemies as I can here. Because I want to try and take as little damage as possible until I get a med kit at least. Oh no, that's not good. This is what I'm talking about with the lock-on aiming. I'm trying to lock onto this guy and it just refuses to. Like it makes no sense. Grab this armor, it's very useful. Now I've got all this armor and stuff, I can do it. Like I needed to pick up that health and armor, it's very important. Thank you, guy. So the reason this section is difficult is because this next area I have to do with this much health. Like it doesn't give me a checkpoint when I go through this door. So I have to do this next section as well as this one. And if I die, I have to do that previous section all over again. But thankfully when I get up here, there's some armor across the bridge. So I just need to get over this bridge. So like I said, you don't need to kill these enemies. I'm doing it to be safe because you can't run through this section and do all these buttons without dying. It's impossible. It is literally impossible to do without dying. So alright, that's the hard part done. The rest is easy now for this level. What is going to see the best model after? I have no clue. Not a clue. Most of the games that I run, you should know this, I just played when I was a kid and I just speedran them. I don't know nothing about them, I'm just doing it. Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about. Enemies that don't have guns just punch you and they knock you over. And it's really irritating. So I only need to kill this guy here to trigger this door to unlock. And luckily, conveniently, there's some armor here. We can just pick that up. And then this area, we can just run through these enemies. Don't need to kill them. And they don't do enough damage to you for it to matter, because there's a med kit by the end of the next hall anyway. So it's like right here, there's a full med kit. Like the hardest part about this game is knowing where all the health and armor is, because it's very important. I actually wanted to kill him before he dropped down, but no, didn't have a good enough gun to do it with. Need to get that handle. Then we just go back up. So like I said, it is actually faster to dive upstairs, but if the stairs like turn like that, there's no point. You're just gonna hit the wall and end up being slower. So the enemy's gonna run out of here and it can be really annoying. He didn't block me.
Snipers posted everywhere. I gotta be careful.
Right, so I've got to turn on another switch over here. And this unlocks the final area of this level. So like in this game, some of the levels are really long and some of them are really short. Like this level's actually quite short compared to like the third level, for example. Now we're just gonna go to the final area. We're gonna do a boss, but it's not actually a typical boss. It's like a truck, and we're gonna use the propane tanks to blow it up.
I know.
I'm gonna grab these propane tanks. Usually it takes around, I don't know, 7 or 8 to blow it up. I'm just gonna just do this over and over again. You also don't want to blow it up straight away. You want to wait till it gets closer to the van. Sometimes that can happen, but it's fine because then the next propane tank will blow up that one as well. Yeah, if you shoot it too early, it doesn't do as much damage. So. But like I said, if you throw one like that and it clips through it, doesn't matter because when you throw the next one, it will blow it up. Yeah, so these enemies can be annoying while you're doing this, but usually not a big deal. See, that propane tank just killed him, even though it was nowhere near him. See, it won't let me lock onto the truck. There we go. One more should do it. One more. I might actually die here. This is the most damage I've ever taken on this level. That was lucky. I actually have toyed with a strat there of like piling them up on top of the truck, but it doesn't work. It actually takes longer because it doesn't do as much damage for some reason if you blow them all up at once. So now we've got an auto scroller for like 6 minutes.
Okay.
But this level is going to introduce us to our first bomb mini game. And the level after this one, chapter 7, is horrible. Because we have to disarm 4 bombs. And there's like 3 bombs where if you blow up and die trying to disarm them, you have to do it all over again.
Freeze!
Not all over again, sorry. You have to do a fight before you do the bomb. In my run yesterday, I blew up twice and lost 6 minutes, so it loses a lot of time. So you have to navigate this pin. You have to navigate this pin through these circuits. If you touch the green on the sides, you blow up. And the controls for this are really awkward. This one's easy enough. But it's the ones in chapter 7 that become really bad. You can also take it slow, obviously, but you know, this is a speed run, so... And you also are on a time limit. Oh, like right there, I nearly blew up. That would have been sad. So now that's the only bomb that we disarm in this level. So in total, throughout the entire game, we disarm 5 bombs. That one and then 4 more in the next level. And the next level's awful. Yeah, so now we're just gonna do this for a while, shoot a bunch of dudes, and hopefully, like, you have to protect her because she can die. So I think the premise of this level is she's looking for bombs, I think. That's why she keeps going into those rooms to look for bombs. But like I said, there's only 1 in this entire level. Oh, forgot about these dudes. Yes, you don't want her to die. That's bad. Because you have to do like the section you're on again, which can lose a lot of time. Also, for some reason, like, this gun does not make any sound. Like, you can barely hear it when you're shooting it. It's actually like a massive minigun, but for some reason it makes no noise. Die. Also, the controls for this are really bad. Right. I think that's it for that at the moment. So she's gonna go up up top now. Upstairs, and then it's going to play a cutscene. Right, here's a cutscene. And now she's dead. She dies in that cutscene. Rest in peace, Eve. Barely in the game, feels bad now. Also, look how straight this gun shoots. It's just perfecto. Wait, can I draw like a little penis? No, I cannot do that. That is not happening. Let me try. No, I don't. There you go. That's penis. It would be easy if the helicopter wasn't moving. Look how straight it shoots. No recoil. Good content. I gotta make it, you know, entertaining somehow. All I'm doing is firing a minigun over and over again. Believe it or not, but after I kill these dudes, the level still is not over. This section has a really annoying part in it where we have to do a boss fight with this turret right now. So there's a guy, I forgot his name. Oh yeah, this is the guy that framed you for the murder.
Follow that limo.
In this limo, and we have to kill him. But then you find out after that it's all part of a bigger scheme. But yeah, so now we have to fight this limo. And the way you destroy a limo is you shoot bonnets and boots and then the tires. Do a lot of damage. Also, you have to kill these small cars first. So you shoot the windows, the tires, that's what does damage. You can also shoot the guy that pops out the top. It's actually a lot harder than it looks, I'm not gonna lie. Because controlling this aim is really bad. Like the sensitivity for this aim is very, very high. Yeah, this section can either save you a lot of time or lose a lot of time. It's right, so that one's destroyed. Now I do the other one. His name's Patch, and if you can believe it, he actually wears an eye patch. So can you imagine that? A guy called Patch wearing an eye patch? Crazy. Oh, I need to shoot the tire. What am I doing? Oh, he's nearly dead. Can you please hurry up and die? Like one more hit. I can't. I would have blown him up if the camera would move so I could see the other side of the car. I could blow up the tires, but nice camera. What the hell? Right, now I gotta do this guy, which is fun. Not. Oh, I soft locked him then. I soft locked that guy. I kept shooting him. I didn't go back in. It's actually really fast. Oh, he's nearly dead. Oh, I didn't even destroy the There we go. That was actually pretty good. Now we're done with the auto-scroller. Now we're on the worst level in the game. This level is... I do not like it. And you'll see why very shortly. I just hope that I can disarm these bombs without blowing up.
Building prints. These might come in handy.
This is one section where I'm actually going to use the dog. Because I want a machine gun. And he brings me one. So. Because killing these guys with the pistol is not fun. Like I said, when you only have one pistol. Nice lock on. when you only have one pistol, it shoots. How did he hit me? I'm nowhere near him. It shoots one bullet at a time, and it's really slow if you only have like a single pistol. You want at least 2. Gonna grab this armor as well. Right, so now it's gonna spawn one lap. Please don't go over there. That's bad. Because I'm here, he's not gonna spawn.
He's mine.
They don't spawn if you're too close. Where is he? Why is he down there? This is terrible RNG. He drops a key, so I need to be on top of him. And he spawns right down those stairs. Amazing. Right, so now we're gonna disarm a bomb. It's gonna be fun. That's the wrong button.
Alright, Shadow. Time to earn your stripes. Sniff out those bombs for me.
So you have to know where they are. Obviously I know where they are, 'cause I'm
Let me at
a
this
good
thing.
speedrunner. Right, so in this level we have to disarm 4 bombs. This one's the easiest. And also this one, actually no, if you blow up on this one, you have to do the start of the level again. If you blow up on the second one, however, it spawns you right outside the bomb and you can just try it again. But if you blow up on this one or any of the last 2, you have to do the fight again before you disarm the bomb. So if I was to blow up now, I have to do that fight I just did all over again, which obviously, as you can tell, would lose a lot of time. And that is not fun. And obviously, I want to do these fast because I'm speedrunning, so I don't want to, you know, be careful. Well, I do want to be careful, but I also don't want to be careful because I want to go speedy. Oh, there we go. That one's done. The first one out of the way. Probably the easiest one though, so. Yeah, so this next bomb, if I fail this next one, I won't have to do the fight again. Because there's a fight in this room and then you go and disarm the bomb. For whatever reason, this next bomb, it gives you a checkpoint before you disarm it. I don't know why. But all the rest, you have to do the fight again. Which is very annoying because it's very slow. But you have to kill them all because they drop keys, and obviously I can't progress without the key.
You're a dead man, Slade. Damn.
I don't want to be careful, but I want to be exactly. It's like I don't want to die, but I also want to go fast, which makes me die, and I'm sad. Now we gotta do the. Now we gotta do the second bomb. Like I said, this one, if I fail this bomb, it'll spawn me at this door, and I just have to run to the bomb again with Shadow. So this one is not bad if you fail it, but all the rest are. So I'm not too worried about this one specifically. Plus, you know, like I said, these bombs are on a timer. If you go too slow, it's going to blow up. Anyway. So the game wants you to do them fast. It just depends how fast you do them. So the way I'm doing the controls for this is I'm controlling the left and right movement with my D-pad, and I'm controlling the up and down movement with my right stick. So you can tell that that sounds really, really irritating to do. Well, that's the second one done. Now we just... Oh. Now we're going to go do another fight.
Target acquired.
So in this area, you have to run like over here to spawn the enemies. So there's gonna be an enemy. I'm gonna have to kill him, and then I need to go back over here to spawn the rest. That's really weird. Like it won't spawn them if you're looking. where they are, so you need to stand at like a certain spot. Like right now, I'm gonna have to run over here, right into this corner, and then they'll spawn. Like that. It's really weird. How's a casual meant to know to do that? Wait, it only spawned one. Oh no, you come over here and then it spawns the last one. I got confused for a second. So he drops the key. Now we're gonna go and disarm the bomb. And if I fail this bomb, I have to do this fight again, so you can see that that's not fun. I'm gonna dive up these stairs. For some reason, when you run downstairs, you run really quickly, but if you run up them, you go really slowly.
All right, boy. I'm gonna need your help here. Good boy.
Alright, so
on my
this is
way.
the third one. After this, we've got one more left. like about this game, like this is like my least favorite part is these bombs. And they're just not fun to do. And they're very scary. And the thing is as well, when you're going up these like this, if you wonder why I'm not just like shooting up them like that, it's because if you go too high, you can't actually see the part below you where you need to go. So it's really hard to maneuver the pin through it because you can't see it. Like, if I could move like this, but if I do that, I'm not going to be able to see what's coming at the bottom. So this part right here is probably the hardest. This slot where you have to slide this pin in is really thin. Ooh, if I move, even if I was slightly too much, I would have blown up then. That part is so awkward to get through. So that's the hardest bomb for me. I'm glad I didn't blow up. Now we're gonna go do the last one, but first we gotta do a fight.
He's on the second floor. All bombs in place, sir. Sorry, pal. No witnesses.
This guy has the key. I want him to come towards me, but he never does. Sometimes he can run away as well. It's really annoying. Right, last bomb.
Go on, boy. Hurry. Good boy. Attaboy.
Last one.
Let me at this thing.
If I don't blow up on this, then this is a pretty good run so far. This one's actually pretty easy. This bomb, but I have a really like bad track record of blowing up on this one. I don't know why. I'm just bad because this one isn't really that hard. I panic at the end because I have to do like some really weird maneuvering at the end, and I always mess it up because my brain just can't comprehend the buttons that I have to press. Yeah, like right here. This is right at the end of it already. Ooh. So I have to hold left and then hop and then go up and down, and I always mess that up and I don't know why because it's so tight. Yay, that's what she said. That's what he wait hang on, no, fuck that up, damn it. Right, so that's all the bombs and that's the hard part out of the way. Still got a lot more of this level to go, but we've done the hard part.
Whoa, sounds like demolitions. I don't know what they're trying to accomplish, but I doubt they mean to leave this place standing.
Target acquired.
Yeah, so those bombs are just not fun to do. Now we've got to go and find this chick. I forgot what her name is. Something. Let's call her chick. We have to save her so she can get us out. Now the building's on fire.
There's no time to waste.
And if you didn't realize, but things is very sad when things are on fire. And we don't like these things being on fire. You can avoid these enemies, don't have to kill them. And the enemies in this game are actually locked into their rooms. So they can't come out that room. They're just stuck in there. Oh no, I ran out of bullets. This is bad. I didn't mean to do that. Can I kill him while I'm... Oh, I killed him while I was... Oh, cool. We need to get these fire extinguishers. That fight was slow.
Oh, I can use this.
Gonna put out some fires. This part's also on a timer too, which is fun. We're gonna put out these fires. This is not the chick we need to find, by the way. She's just a random person that gives us a key.
Here, take this key to the maintenance room.
Stay low and get out of here. Every time we find someone, it just tells them, stay low and get out of here. If we dive here, we can actually skip standing still while he throws that away. It looks really weird. I'm gonna grab this one. I'm gonna put out some more fires with Fireman Jack. And we can go this way. We need to get some more fire extinguishers. Can you believe it? But first we need to go down this way because this guy gives us a key. Because he's very kind.
Here, take this. It'll probably help you.
Thanks. Stay low and get out of here.
Stay low and get out of here. I'll grab this little med kit. We need to go over here because we need another fire extinguisher. You die. Oh.
Take him out!
We can ignore these enemies as well. Although they do a lot of damage. Monk-S. Let me just dive up here. Again, skip throwing away the fire extinguisher. Because when you throw that fire extinguisher away, you have to stand still. And standing still is slow. Alright, so thankfully there's some health here. But these guys can actually do a lot of damage, and I don't like them. And it scares me. You don't actually have to kill them. I'm killing them because I want to be safe. And grab this armor.
There he is!
Then we just kill these enemies. I'm gonna go speak to a dude who's gonna give us a key. Nice guy. Again. And then I assume we're gonna tell him to stay low and get out of here. As usual.
Take this key, it'll get you into the maintenance room.
Thanks. Stay low and get out of here.
Oh. Why does he need to stay low? Oh yeah, because the smoke goes to the fence, but still. I think it's funny. We're gonna get another fire extinguisher. Oh hell yeah. I love me some fire extinguishers.
Temperature's rising fast. There's no time to waste.
I'm gonna go this way.
I can probably douse a path through these smaller fires.
It won't aim to the right fire. It's really annoying. Oh, I can see out of bounds then. Cheating.
Here's the control room. I should be able to turn on the sprinklers from in here.
Standing still is slow. Nice. Where's the door? Why am I so confused right now? Don't run into that. Now we've got to go back. He's still there, look. Stay low and get out of here. And he just stands there. What a guy. What a guy. Now we're going to go back through here. Because those sprinklers put out a fire. Now we've got to find this. Oh, I remember her name. It's Gloria Esna or something. Gloria Esna. This guy's got a key. and we want his key. If you haven't noticed by now, there's a trend of me wanting keys from people. And I assume we're going to tell him to stay low and get out of here.
Help you.
Thanks. Stay low and get out of here.
Oh, what a surprise. This part is really sketchy. Like, these enemies can do a lot of damage to me, and it makes me very sad when they do that. Now he's gave us a key, and it's a key to her room, so we can go and save her. Here she is. This is Gloria Esner, whatever her name is.
Jack Slate.
You know this place better than I do. You lead the way and I'll keep you covered.
So now we just have to do Gloria Exner, whatever, same name. We have to protect her. We just have to do 2 little fights. We have to kill these guys, and then one more set of enemies. Luckily, there's a med pack after this one we can pick up, because these guys do a lot of damage for some reason.
Thank you.
No problem.
So we're just gonna grab these guns. We have to do one more fight here. This run's actually really good, I'm not gonna lie. Oh wait, I need this med kit. It's not that important, but I just want to make sure I don't die, because if I die here, I'm gonna lose a lot of time. There's only 3 enemies here you have to kill.
You saved my life.
And she's
thought I
gonna
was
run.
die.
Actually, fun fact, since we're way ahead of it, she triggers this cutscene. So if we go ahead of her, we can actually get out of bounds for a little bit, as you can see. Now we've got to do the last part, which is a boss fight, which is weird considering we haven't had a boss fight in a while. But now we're gonna go do one. So there's gonna be a dude with a flamethrower, and we're gonna kill him because he's mean. I don't like people with a flamethrower. I want him to come out a bit. I can run circle. I mean, he won't kill me. He's not that good. Like, I have full health and armor. He's not gonna kill me. He won't even get close to killing me. But we want to stay close to him though, and that's that level done.
Don't you boys know it's not safe to play with matches?
This is actually a really good run. And we've got chapter 8. Which is probably the longest chapter in the game. It's very long. We're on like a dock. Or like a boatyard or something, I don't know. I don't actually remember what like the purpose of this level is specifically. I know we're looking for someone. Get that. Oh, we're gonna grab this armor first. It won't last, Twan, because the rest of the game from here on out is terrible. Like, what I've just done is like the easy section of the game. This is where it gets different. So one of these guys is gonna... We need to kill all these enemies, because the last person drops a key. And we need to kill them all. And luckily enough, usually when you get the guy with the key, he's upstairs. Because in this game, when people drop keys, you need to make sure you try and optimally kill them, so the last one is close to you. So like, say if the control panel for this room was downstairs, I would want to kill the enemy upstairs first and try and kill the last one downstairs, so I don't have to run upstairs to get the key. But thankfully here, the control panel is right upstairs. We need to kill him. But there's going to be some sections coming up soon where I'm going to try to avoid killing enemies. Like, I'm going to try and kill the enemies up top first, because if I don't and I kill that one last, then it will drop the key upstairs, and that is not what I want. But these enemies we can just ignore. Run past them. So in this section we want to kill we're going to kill the enemies on the other side first, over here, or at least attempt to, because you need to kill all the enemies in this area. I just want to get them out of the way. That was good, because then we can just run straight to the door. Yeah, this game is very long. Casually, it's a very long game. Even as a speedrun, it's long, and I do optimally do most things as fast as I can, and I have good strats for stuff. So this is another area. The last enemy in this area will drop a key. I need to make sure that I kill the enemies up top. Can you turn first? Now this guy should drop a key. Oh, where is he? Oh, this guy should drop the key. I guess if I'd have left the guys up top alive, they would have dropped the key, so I have to kill them. Optimal strategies. So a lot of this game is just me killing enemies. Like this is pretty much the game. Just, you know, different settings and stuff. You have to kill everyone in this area. There's a cutscene that will trigger by the door, and that won't trigger unless we kill them. You have to kill them, and then this cutscene will trigger. And there's gonna be 2 enemies or 3, I think, and one of them will drop the key. Right, I think yeah, it's 3. So one of them will drop the key to the door. You don't need to kill the guys upstairs. Stop locking onto them. Now we can leave. I wonder how much time you would actually save on PC. Just because of like load times and stuff. I reckon it'd be a lot. Can you please lock onto the dude standing next to him? These guys up top, you don't actually need to kill them. I think there's a med kit behind it. I don't really... Oh, it's armor. I'll pick it up. I usually do to be safe, because this game's cruel. You need to kill these enemies. The last one will drop a key. We need. Oh, wire cutters, whatever, same thing. It's just like a key item. Usually I just say key, because it's usually you use it to unlock a door sometimes. You don't actually need to kill these, but they're blocking me, so I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I have actually ran the Game Boy Advanced version before. If you go on myspeedrun.com, I think that's the oldest game on it at this point. Obviously, it's not the first game I ran, but it's the oldest one that's on my profile. I think I ran it a long time ago, and I would never do it again. But the Game Boy Advance version is like an hour long. So again, we need to kill every enemy in this area, apart from the one up top. The reason you don't need to kill the ones up top is because obviously the last enemy drops a key, but you can't get up there. So it doesn't matter. You can't get a key off him because you can't get up. PT is lowest. Oh, well. I assume this one's like right behind it.
Not these clowns again.
This part is kind of tricky. I need health in this part. And these enemies don't stop moving. Thing is with this game, most of the enemies stand still to try and shoot you. And these clowns do not do that. They just keep moving. And it's really annoying. And I also don't want to take a lot of damage here. Because I need to blow up a... where's the last guy? I need to blow up a chopper. Oh, he's over here. And I need health to blow it up. There's going to be this chopper. We need to blow it up. We don't want to take too much damage while we're doing it. So we grab this. 1, 2, and then we wait for it to spawn again. I think you just have to get far enough away from it and it spawns. And then this one we can shoot while moving backwards. But as soon as we blow it up, we just interact with this tractor. Wait, what? How is it not dead? What do you mean? What?
Oh no, not these clowns again.
You meant to shoot it 4 times. I shot it 4 times. Yeah. Okay, well, that's a first. I think maybe I got too far away on the last shot, but that shouldn't matter. It's a rocket. How does it have damage drop off? I mean, what? I know that this game does have damage drop off, but on a rocket launcher that makes no sense. That makes absolutely 0 sense.
I'm gonna need something heavy to take out
Right, I'm gonna make sure that I stay close this time when I blow it up. I don't know why that didn't work the first time. I really don't. Thankfully though, as long as you don't die here, it's fine because it gives you health and armor right before you go through the door, which is very, very nice of the game. Nice. This area needs to kill all the enemies, but I want to try and stay close to this side. I need to go this way. Yeah, because the thing where the key needs to go is right there, so I want to stay as close to it as possible. And we can ignore these dudes. This was a really good run up until that death, so I'm quite salty right now. Not gonna lie. Very salt. So this part's really awkward. So what we need to do is there's gonna be like this weight thing. Oh no, there's gonna be like this. I don't know if it's a weight thing or I think it's a weight thing. This one has the weight thing, the other one has the voice recognition thing, but we need to go to the end of this part and grab an enemy. And we need to basically grab him and walk him to the weight thing because you need more weight to open the door. So you need to stand on it with him. And sometimes he can be far away from the thing and I have to walk far, and then he can also die while I'm being shot at. It's not fun. I can also get blocked here and I can't run through, so I hope that doesn't happen. Of course it does. Literally shot right at him, makes sense. Like the longer I take here, the further away they get, which I don't want. Of course, he's miles away. I'm gonna die. I need to walk all the way to that panel with this dude, and I'm gonna die. As long as I don't die here, it's fine. I can die when I get through the door. I'm so dead. Oh my god, I am so dead. That was all because that guy blocked me before I got up the stairs because they got further away from the panel. You need to be fast here. It's really annoying. Grab the armor. Like, I shot right at him with the shotgun, but apparently it didn't do anything. Makes sense. Well, you fuck off. Oh, of course, they're all joining in. I've never seen this happen before. I've never seen them be all on these stairs. This is bad again. This is very bad again. I've never had this much trouble on this part. It sucks. Usually when I walk down that corridor, there's no one there. And usually I only have to kill one before I can get up the stairs. But every time I've had to kill like 2 or 3. I don't know why. This is very weird RNG. And the thing is, I can't aim at them. I have to blind fire shoot them down this corridor. If I aim at them, it's gonna lock onto someone else. That's the problem. I literally can't aim at them. I have to blind fire the shot. But I should be fine. I've got enough health. That's better. the season then. There's no way I'll die here. The best part is too, like, I don't need health in the next area. Because I can just die and it'll spawn me again. Like, straight away. I can do this part with this much health, but most of the time I die. And then it'll respawn me. I also need to make sure I kill the guys up top first. Because obviously, again, it drops the key and I'm gonna die. I'm so gonna die. They were debating me so hard then. What are you doing over there, sir? So I didn't really need a lot of health because if I'd have done that without low health, I can just press this button and then I can run upstairs and I have to kill like one guy and he drops a med kit. Like I don't have to worry about like this part and killing them. So I'll usually just go up here and then this guy drops a med kit. I'd usually just pick that up, but didn't work out very well. This level has not been nice to me. But we're nearly at the end of this part though, so coming up soon, we're going to be at the end of this section, or like this section of the level. This chapter has like two halves to it. So the first half is what I'm doing now, where we're basically going to go to a boss, kill the boss, and then we get captured, and then the second part is escaping. Sounds like the prison. But it's not the prison. So we're going to kill all the enemies in this room. One of them will drop a key. Or not, where is it? There we go. Drop the key. And now I think we don't need to kill any enemies now. I think we're in the part where we just run. Yes, now we're just going to go to the boss. Just need to maneuver through this area. Also some armor behind. So this boss fight he's not very good at killing you, but he tanks your hits. You have to, usually I'll run out of bullets before I kill him, so I have to pick up an extra gun in this area. Damn it. He's like a big guy with like a crossbow. Longshoreman X, what kind of name is that? He's a tank. This guy is a pure tank. So there should be a gun on the floor here. It's not spawned, so you have no ammo left. Oh shit. I don't think it spawns so you have any ammo left. You can get this gun or in the other area there's a shotgun. Doesn't really matter which one you get. Usually you have to pick one of them up. Now we're done with that. We get captured. And then we've got to do... that's a Kojima's name. We've got to do another mini game, but this one's probably the hardest one, or like the most strenuous one. We have to press A and B really fast while we're getting drowned. Keep the bar up. If the bar goes like empty, we die. It's actually how fast you have to press this is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But you obviously don't need to fill it up. You just need to make sure it doesn't go all the way down. So you don't have to press too fast. But oh, it's very tiring. It hurts my arms. I don't know what they were thinking.
Killing off a hook's good.
When I was a kid, I used to struggle with this really, really badly. And obviously, the further it gets, the longer the time it gets. And like, I'm not trying to press too fast at the moment because my arms are really hurting. I'm not gonna lose. Oof.
Now, if you just fill this thing with beer, we'd be in business.
That hurt very badly. Like, it wouldn't be so bad if you only had to mash one button. It's the fact you have to mash two in quick succession. That's what makes that hard.
Good boy.
If it was one button, it'd be easy. Now we're still in chapter 8. We just got the second part where we now have to escape. And we have no guns now, so we're gonna have to beat some dudes up. This section of this level just involves a lot of fighting. And when I say a lot of fighting, I mean a lot of fighting. Because we don't get guns for a while yet. We have to beat everyone up. Actually, this is like very sketchy. Gotta do some more beating up. Wow. The guy just baited me. Like they died. Now we just have to touch this door, kill these dudes, touch this door, and then more enemies will spawn behind us and one of them will drop the key.
I need a key for this one.
And then it'll spawn some more enemies. Thankfully, we're nearly done with the beating up though. Like one more section, we'll have to beat some dudes. That's when we get our guns back. This guy should drop the key. If he wouldn't block. You can actually run past these guys and leave them here and then they'll follow you. But sometimes when you do that, some of them get stuck. And then usually he'll end up being the last one and then you have to run all the way back to kill him. So I usually just kill them. There's no point in leaving them. Don't need to. So we're going to grab some armor here. Don't really need it, but safety. There's going to be an enemy with a gun. And I want said gun. I'm gonna ignore these dudes, try and run past them. Grab this guy, take his gun. Or he'll just hide from. Aim at the guy with the gun! Oh, game. There you go. So that's why we run to the guns first, because it makes killing them a lot faster. And we can just sneak up behind this guy, Robbie's gun. Alright, now this area is horrible, I hate it. So there's gonna be an area with like some upstairs, and we have to, most of the time the enemy that gives you the key is upstairs, and he usually ends up being really far away from the door, and it's just slow. And it's not fun. So we need to kill all the enemies in this area. Yeah, and they spawn upstairs. This is the problem. Then we have to go back up. And sometimes the one with the key can end up being all the way at the back and not fun. Like if there's one close, you better off trying to kill him last. So he should drop the key. There we go. Oh no, that was actually really bad. I shouldn't have killed him last. Now I've got to go all the way around here to get back. I actually never understood why this section does that. Like this is one of my least favorite levels in terms of like how long it is though. Not because it's difficult, because this level is actually easy. Just long.
Are worse than mines.
You have to kill those guys on the boat. And if you don't have an AR, it's really slow. Then you have to use a sniper, which, believe it or not, the snipers in this game barely do any damage. Game. Where's he gone? I should have a key. Where's the enemy with the key? Is he up here? I swear if he's hiding behind one of these boxes. Of course he is. Why are you doing that for? I love that. Literally just sitting there, not doing anything. Then we have to come up here, then go back, spawn more enemies. And one of them will drop the key to open that door. I'm gonna grab this armor quick. Alright, so this set area, we only have to kill these enemies like close to us, not the ones on the boats. We can just ignore them. This is the last one here, we'll drop a key. I think this is the last part now. Or at least before we get to the last area. This is, so if you noticed, we're like kind of going back to where we came from in the first chapter. Not in the first chapter, I meant at the start of this chapter, that's what I meant to say. We can just ignore these guys, run past them. Right, we're nearly at the end of this level now. Just got one more section to.
Hildy!
Also, Hildy's the chick that was dancing at the start. It's like your girlfriend or something. I'm pretty sure she dies, and at some point she dies. I don't know where though. But I'm pretty sure she does get killed. Sad. Right, so just need to kill all the enemies in this area, and then the level's gonna end. I love that when it just turns my aim around to aim at the guy right behind me. It just makes so much sense. There we go. That's chapter 8. And chapter 9, for whatever reason, I keep losing loads of time. I don't know why. It's not fun. It's just another level where all we're doing is killing enemies over and over again. That's the problem with this game. It's just, it's a good game, but it's just very repetitive in terms of what you do. You just constantly keep doing the same stuff over and over and over again. Need to kill all the enemies here. There's gonna be some stuff we can grab in here. Juicy stuff. Want to make sure that we've killed all these enemies before we go up the stairs. Actually, I want to grab this. We want to grab this. Because when we get to the top of these stairs, it's going to be like a wave of them. And then we can just throw it at them and it'll kill them all. Big explosion, big success. We have to kill every enemy in this area or it won't unlock the door. Can you stop aiming at that guy? Like I've got a shotgun. There's a dude 2 feet behind me and it's aiming at the dude all the way over there. Like it just makes so much.
Time to bring the fight to them.
We have to kill every enemy here as well. Like pretty much in this level, we have to kill every single enemy. We can't run past any of them. So this underground part here is really annoying. Because there's so many areas where the enemies can go. And you can just lose them really easily. But you have to kill them all. So the thing is, you could think you've killed them all, leave, and then there's one guy that's hiding somewhere. Like that guy who's just back there, just chilling. I think he's the last one. Look at him though, just running away from me. That's what I'm talking about. Might as well check behind. Okay. That should be all of them. I'll find out in a minute if it's not. There should be 3 enemies by the door. I kill them and then it should let me open. I like how that guy just spawned out of thin air, by the way. I just love how you pick up the key to unlock the door, but it doesn't let you go through it until you kill them all.
Time to
It's
take
just
out
weird.
the trash.
But like some areas let you, I don't get it. So we've got to do basically what we just did again, but in this area. But this time there's like a turret we have to kill as well. It's very fun. It's not really. This time we can just leave these guys up here for the minute. We don't have to worry about them for now. Ignore them.
That's a lot of gold. And I doubt Fort Knox was having a yard sale. I got a feeling this is bigger than I thought. The mounted turret will cut me to ribbons if I let him. Gonna have to think about this a little.
Grab this armor from the rear. So you want to approach this turret from like an angle. I want to try and use the shotgun on it as close as we can because it kills it really quickly. And it's also useful because the turret kills a bunch of enemies like surrounding it. And again, you press a button to open the door, but you can't go through it till you kill them all. Just gonna grab this armor. I don't really need it, but better to be safe. I don't think there's anyone left down here. I think we can just go up. At least I hope there isn't anyone left down. Alright, so after we kill these last enemies, we should be able to go through that door, I hope. There we go. Don't know what happened there.
There was plenty more gold.
So now I think we go back to where we came from. Might as well got no ammo for my good guns. Nice and slow, just how I like it. No, there is some guns you just want to avoid using because they're just really slow. You have to kill them, but we can run past these. The thing is that if you remember at the start, I talked about that guy named Tattoo. We're going to fight him again in a minute, but with guns this time. We're going to actually kill him. We can avoid these enemies. The only part in this level where you can just run past them
Prisoners? The hell are they doing?
is they
in here?
despawn now after this cutscene. I don't actually know if you can run past the ones in the corridor. I'm assuming you can. I just never tried it. I'm assuming you can run past them though. Good speedrunner, by the way. Tested strats. So you have to kill all these enemies. Once we kill them all, it'll spawn tattoo. And then we just kill him. There's more? Where? Oh. This fucking guy. Here he is, tattoo.
Freaking way! It's Slate.
Now we're gonna shoot him to death.
Rat in the rat hole.
So you actually do have to kill everyone in this area, not just him. Like most of the time when you do boss fights, you only have to kill the boss, but in this area you have to kill him. As well as all the others. But you might as well just focus on him first. Yes, so see, you get the key, but you can't use it. Wait, where's his gun? I'm gonna die. Oh, of course it's in my hand now. Makes sense. I'm gonna grab this medkit, because I do have to do another section. It's at the end of the level yet.
Figures they'd use prison.
We have to escape through the prison again, like the underneath of it. We'll just kind of run. Don't really need to kill any of them. We'll just run through them. Oh, there's armor that I've got. I went the wrong way, of course I did. Note to self, it's right, not left. This area is really confusing, so it's easy to get lost. It just all looks like it, and I get confused with chat. I went the wrong way again, are you kidding me? See what I mean? Just brain farting. It is okay though. I just have to get to the end of this corridor. Also, this guy has a flamethrower. And I'm pretty sure it's the only flamethrower that a regular enemy has in the entire game. What? That is that level done. Now we're back in the construction yard. Best level. I hate this level. We want to kill a certain amount of enemies here. Also, this guy likes that fence. We need to kill a certain amount, and then some guys will come and open this fence, and then we can just ignore the rest. There we go, they're coming. So I'm just going to wait for them to open it. And we can go through. I want to get in here, because there's guns in here. I also need to get in and get out. Without getting stuck, good. Oh my god, move. Please move. Oh, please move out my way. Thank you. I don't actually know why I was shooting them. I forgot what I was doing. Just run past them. I don't know. I honestly don't know why I was shooting them. This level is actually really difficult. You can take a lot of damage in this level. You have to kill all these enemies. Well, you don't. I don't actually know if you do or not, but you can die very easily. Like this section I'm about to do right here is very difficult. Like it's very easy to die on it. Which I probably am going to die in a second, and I'm going to be really sad when I do. You have to kill every enemy here. There we go, that's fine. That part's sketchy. I'm gonna grab this med kit. I'm gonna try and kill as many of these as I can. I need to kill this guy. Not this guy, the other guy, this guy. It always locks onto the person I don't want it to lock onto. It's so infuriating. So I need to get in here very quickly to get this health kit. And not get blocked, dude. Seriously. Then I need to run into here. Because in this one it has armor. Which I want. I don't need that sniper. And then I can just run here and then trigger a cutscene. Because all I'm going to do here, the reason I picked those up is I'm just going to run here. To trigger another cutscene. Now we're going to fight this helicopter. And then this level's done. This is probably the shortest level in the game, to be fair. If you do it right. I'm going to grab this armor and grab this health. I'm going to try and kill a couple of these enemies because they can get in my way. I'm going to avoid picking up this health kit. Grab this. Shoot this. If I avoid picking up that health kit because if I don't have enough health, I can pick it up here. Now we blow it up and then trigger the end. That's that level done. Now we're on chapter
I followed the mayor from his downtown
11, which is where we go back to the prison again. This game reuses a lot of areas. But it's a shame you can't skip from one of the areas to a later level. It doesn't work that way.
Which rock you hiding under?
Yeah, now we're back into prison. I don't remember why. I just know we're back in the prison. I think we're looking for Pinnacle, his mare, I think. But he's like a dodgy mare.
Pinnacle security is all over this place.
I think he's the mayor. I can't remember. In a while.
This place took some heavy damage during the escape riot. Now Pinnacle's gonna get the same.
We're just killing more dudes. We need to get some fuses, I think. And also, unlike chapter 3, in these sections we have to kill every enemy or we can't open the door. At the end. We have to kill them all or this door will be locked. But thankfully they're all like on the way to the door, so you just kind of run through. So you need to get this fuse. But we also need to kill every enemy in this area again. Which is fun. Or we can't leave. It was gonna spawn some dudes. Oh no, it's not this area, sorry. The next one has more. Spawn like on the catwalks. You ever noticed the pistol's probably one of the better weapons in the game when you have dual pistols. So we need to go get a key from this cell block, which will unlock the door or the gate. Because apparently you can use a key to unlock a gate that uses an electric lock. Makes sense. Or like a revolving door. You have to kill these enemies. But I mainly go in here just to get the helm. I want to try and save this LMG. Got to kill these. The enemies are like the armored, like, are probably the worst enemies to deal with because they have shotguns.
This key should get me through that security door.
Now it's gonna spawn a bunch of enemies up here that I need to kill. Should only be 2. Oh no, there's more than 2. One up there. Oh, that's the same dude. He just hid. I didn't kill him. I'm gonna grab some health from in here quickly. Be safe. It does. It reuses a lot of levels. I mean, to be fair, they did put effort into making it look a bit different. But it's all destroyed. So now we can unlock this gate. Even though there's no hole to unlock it, it just unlocks. Which makes a lot of sense. Now we're gonna go in here to get the last fuse. And this part's kind of difficult. You can actually die pretty easily in this last cell block. Because there's a lot of dudes with shotguns and they do a lot of damage. So to be safe, I need to go in here anyway to kill this guy. But there's armor in here, so I'm gonna grab that. I don't need the health in there. Oh wait, enemy? Didn't even notice him. Yeah, these guys, this one like I'm aiming at, I need to avoid getting close to them. I want to kill them from a distance because they have their shotguns and they do a lot of damage. Those like sawn off shotguns do a lot of damage. Nice spawns. They spawned in front of me. Aim at him. Turn around. What? He has the key. Once we kill this guy, it's gonna spawn more dudes up top again. Can you stop running away?
More snipers. This key should get me through that security door.
I need to kill all these dudes. I'm actually really annoyed that he ran all the way to that end because I wanted to start at this end to kill this guy, but can you please aim at him? Aim. Is that it? There's one more somewhere. Where? Where? What? Look at this meme. That's not it. Well, this is terrible. Where's there an enemy? I can't lock on to anyone. Things I can't even like retry. If it's soft locked, I have to start the level all over again. Like I'd have to save and then quit and then load the save. Where? What the fuck is this shit? I've never seen this happen before. This run was on PB pace till now. Where is he? Brilliant. Maybe it's like, maybe I can actually open it. What? The fuck? What is that shit? Dude, this game, seriously? What? That's I've never had to go up to the door for it to say it's unlocked. That's just mean. That is just mean. That is very mean. That just lost me a lot of time for no reason. Like, if it says it's locked, it means it's locked. It should not just randomly unlock. Where am I going? Got confused then for a second. Wait. Wait. Oh. I thought I actually had to unlock that, but apparently it's just unlocked and I walk into it. I thought I had to press a button. I was confused then for a second.
This fuse ought to work.
Right, that was very stupid. And that should not have happened. We will forget that happened. Move on. Get off the wall.
Hey, you seen the boss around?
Are you seen the boss around? I don't need that health. Usually I'd pick up health in that room, but it's full.
Clever. This switch opens the lock to the other office.
I got all just ganged up in the doorway.
And this switch opens the gas chamber. Talk about double.
Oh, we're nearly at
jeopardy
the end of this
security.
level. Also, the next level is going to get very loud, and I can't do nothing about it, so hopefully it's not too loud. It's just, it's going to like play like a frequency sound, like on a radio from someone talking, and it's very loud. It's like way louder than everything else. Can I aim at the dude? I should be able to leave now. I think it's this door. Oh god, I had the wrong gun equipped. I'm very sad at the moment. It's so easy to die there on those enemies. Right, now we've got another boss fight, and this one's really fun. It's not.
Come on, then. Get him up.
So we need to. I need him to hit me. You can't hit him until he hits you.
Come on, where's Hildy?
You really are the dumbest
You need him to attack you, or you can't punch him. There we go. Yeah. So this boss fight is weird because you have to like do a bit of damage to him, and then he's gonna turn on like poison gas. He's turning on some gas. So this boss fight is absolute bullshit because he has a gas mask. You can knock it off him, right? Like I just did. And you can wear it. But like I can put it on right now. Oh, I missed it. Never mind. But yeah, I can put it on. But if I'm wearing it and he's not, his health doesn't go down when his oxygen's empty. Mine does. It makes absolutely no sense. I can't grab it. He won't go down. So now that I've got it, never mind. I can't even show it because I fell. Let me grab it. He picked it back up. He just. I'm gonna die. I haven't died in this boss fight in ages. I just want to show something. If I keep away from him, so his oxygen goes down. Watch. Now that his oxygen's down, his health does not deplete. It just does not go down. Which seems very fair because mine does. Also, this is one boss where it's very difficult to do the 1, 2, 3 thing and then stop. Because every time you hit him, you knock the mask off of him. I'm gonna die. Oh, I missed it. How did I run past it? I'm actually gonna die. Unbelievable. I haven't died on that in ages. All because I was trying to show off the thing at the start and I couldn't get the mask. Brilliant. Hit me. This ain't gonna PB anymore. No way. He could have done, but I just got really unlucky on the hard stuff. This for me is probably the worst boss fight in the game. It's the only one I worry about. I mean, the pinnacle boss fight is kind of... It's not hard, it's just random, but you can't fail it. But this one is probably the worst and easiest to fail, and I don't like it. Like, you can't keep the mask. If you pick it up, he always punches you and gets it back. Like, if I stand here, maybe I can, like, get him to run towards me and then punch him as he gets close. Yeah, because when he blocks, I mean, you could do that, but as soon as he blocks, it's just not going to work. That went flying. It went a lot better this time though. He'll be dead in a sec. It just seems totally fair that he can punch. My health goes down when I don't have the mask, but his doesn't. I should have done that first try. That was stupid. Because I was trying to show off the mask thing, which lost me time. I should have just done what I was gonna do. Alright, so that's that level done. Now this is where it's gonna get loud.
I gotta get to the evidence room before Hennessy gets back. Radio's in the dispatch cage and in the black and whites. Can't let these crooks call us in or I'm finished.
Hennessy, come in.
This thing is really loud.
What's the damn frequency?
And it sounds horrible.
Dick, do you copy? Hey, Dick, you copy?
Sorry, pal. Can't let you make that call just yet.
I'm gonna grab this ammo to be safe. It's not really necessary, but I really wish they would stop backing up away from me. It's very annoying. What? I don't know why this enemy always spawns so late. But you need the key, and he drops it.
Crap. I need a supervisor's login to shut this thing down. Damn it, they're going for the radios and the squad cars. Can't let them reach Hennessy.
Hennessy, come in. Stupid. What's the damn frequency?
When I played this casually, it actually took me forever to figure out that you had to shoot that glass to shoot the first guy on the radio. I could never figure out how to do it. I didn't realize you could shoot the glass because there's never been a point in this game where you could shoot glass. Up until then. So I was really confused. After this part, we don't really need to kill any more enemies for the rest of this level. We can just run. Don't to kill any enemies here as well. Run to the door.
I gotta find Hennessy's stash before his crew gets back here.
We'll go in here and get a key. We don't actually need to kill any of these enemies either. Just grab this armor, grab the key, and then leave. And we just go around here into the door. Is it when you go through this door that it gives you more armor? So you just probably don't even need to pick the armor up in that room. Because it has health and armor here as well. I like how he missed me from point blank range. Also, this door can bug out. You're meant to walk into this door to open it, but sometimes it just doesn't open. It's weird. Like, I remember when I played this the first time, I thought I couldn't go through it. Because I walked up to it and it did nothing. Oh. Yeah, so now this part we can just, we just run. There's going to be loads of enemies, but we can just ignore all of them. And then we can also ignore them on the way back as well. Like, you have enough health to this part that you don't need to worry about them. Like, at all. Also, an easy way to know where to go here is don't go towards the red. Because red is laser and laser is bad. So just go away from the lasers. And now we just run back. I don't remember why you go in there for, like what the reason is.
All units report.
And there should be armor here.
Looks like I got company.
Just grab this armor.
Get the hell out of here.
And then run. Don't need the health. Because if you don't pick up the armor, you probably will die. Then we're just running back the way we came. And coming up, apart from chapter 7, this next level is probably the worst in the game. I hate it with a passion. Chapter 13 is horrendous, and it's probably the longest in the game. But this section right here is not fun. But it's got one of my favorite lines of dialogue when you interact with this switch.
What's this? Voice clearance? Maybe I can force one of these friendly thugs to speak into the mic. Maybe I should try one of those bananas.
Bananas. Yeah, we need to get one of those yellow dudes to come, or one of the bananas to get close to that so we can use it. And it's completely fucking random and it's horrible. So I hope it doesn't take me too long. Like, oh, come on, come on. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, that's really good. No, aim at him. Aim at the guy next to you. You fucking dickhead. This game just, it fascinates me. It really does fascinate me. Please don't kill him. It just blows my mind that I'm trying to switch to, like, there's a guy a foot in front of me and it's aiming to do all the way at the back. If I can get him in, this is really good. Because usually they don't go anywhere near close to the switch straight away. That was really good. Usually they don't get that close at all. No, I can just run to the door. Usually as well, I have no health here, so I'm glad that I do. Oh, I actually might die still. Oh no, this is sketchy. Oh my god, this is so scary. I had fucking full health with... Dude, that is unbelievable. That is unbelievable. I had full health when I was running to that door and I got wrecked. Come here. Come here. Can you stop shooting me, please? I like how it's damaging him when I'm in front. If he dies, I swear. I love how slow you move. Please don't kill him.
Time for a little karaoke,
Unit
asshole.
117 Alpha 92.
I should have gone the way I usually go.
Now I can get out of here.
Usually I don't run down the middle. Usually I go this way. I should have just done that. So, because I thought I had enough health to run straight through. Apparently not. What the fuck, dude? Whatever. This is what I'm saying. This level is awful. Hate it. It's horrible. This level can die in a fire. I don't actually have to kill all these enemies. I'm doing it because it's very easy to die if I don't. I'm trying to be safe. I just need to make it to this this armor up here. I'm good. Believe it or not, this actually isn't the hard part yet. When we get inside the mountain, that's when it gets hard. Or at least we can just run fast. Why would you pick up the canteen? I'm stuck. Brilliant. This next section's kind of difficult. It's probably the only difficult part about this part of the level. It's just about, it just depends on how much damage I take, to be honest. Not really more anything to it other than that. I want to kill those.
Locked.
Health at maximum, health at maximum. Of course they're all blocking me. Of course they're all blocking me. I'm gonna die. This game's brilliant. Oh, I've never seen this happen before. What? What the fuck was that? I don't understand this game sometimes. Every time I do that, when I go behind there, there's only the 2 enemies to the left. I've never seen those 3 enemies to the right before. Never. Brilliant. Amazing. Fantastic. This run is a clusterfuck of shit. And I hate it. So dumb. Alright, you watch now. I'll do it again and there'll only be 2 enemies behind there. Which is what's meant to happen. You know what? I'm going to use this in case there's more. I'll blow them all up. Oh. It did actually spawn them that time, but I've got my bomb. I should do that more often, blow them up. Instead, strategy. Right, now, this is where it gets bad. Now we're going inside and it's horrible and I hate every minute of this part. This is the hardest part in the game by far in terms of dying. Like chapter 7 is horrible because of the bombs. This is probably the hardest section in terms of like how many enemies you have to deal with and lack of health that it gives you to do that. Like it barely gives you anything in this entire section and it's cruel. Like a lot of the sections of this game give you loads of health. This one gives you absolutely fuck all. And there's so many enemies you have to deal with. And you have to kill them all too. You can't just leave them. I mean, you can leave them, but I would highly advise not to do that because you will die very quickly if you don't kill them. This part isn't too difficult. The part that I'm doing right now is like not that difficult at all. It's the next part after this one that's really difficult to get through. This is what I mean. You see what I mean? Like this guy right in front of me and it's aiming at every enemy but him. I do not like my health situation. That's fine. Right, so this part's kind of difficult. If I've got my rocket launcher still, I should have one shot left in it. Yeah, I've got two actually. It can actually help, but most of the time it doesn't do nothing. It killed some of them. Oh my god, aim at the guy standing in front of me. Game, please stop doing this to me. Like, this guy 2 feet in front of me and it's aiming at every other enemy. It really annoys me. It's like, for whatever reason, it just prioritizes the enemies that are the furthest away. I don't understand. I just don't get it. There's no health at all through these sections. Not until you get to like the final door by the elevator, it gives you the health then, and you also get a checkpoint. And through all of this, there's no checkpoints. I've just got to run through this area here and hope I don't die before I get to the checkpoint. Which may seem harder than it looks, because the enemies in this area do a lot of damage, I don't know why. It's a lot harder on the way back because you have to come back here twice. Look at this, dude. Don't play this game. Just don't play this game. You lose your sanity. Just don't play it. Don't even bother. Now we have to go back and not die. To be fair, going back through this part isn't that difficult. It's coming back this way after that's the hard part. Because I don't think there's any enemies here. There shouldn't be. Never mind, I lied completely. Should be a lack of enemies though. Not as many as there was coming through. I think the thing that makes this hard is the enemies with the armor. So I need to get into a room up here and I can get health from it. In here. So I gotta go to this back room and it gives me health. I just need to do it and not die. And then I'll be fine. Because that guy has a shotgun. And he's very mean. I'm actually glad this part went quite well. Usually this part goes a lot worse than that, so... Now I have to go back, and this is the hard part. Is going back through here. Because when you get to this next room, there's like a catwalk, and you saw me walk across it. There's like 3 enemies with like shotguns that you have to run past. I need to hope I can kill them quickly. I'm going to use my shotgun for that. My big one. Okay, I didn't die, that's good.
This fuse ought to work.
Right, that's the hard part done. Now we've got to do the pinnacle boss. Pinnacle boss is actually pretty easy, to be honest. It's basically, he's just a big enemy that you have to try and tire out. You just get him to tire himself out and then you beat him up. It's really easy to... So you just need to go towards him, get him to punch you, and then just dive away and do that a bunch till he tires himself out. Sometimes he can grab you like that, which is slow, because you can damage him from that, but you want him to tire himself out. So the more you make him try to punch you, he's going to get tired out. But it's random. It's completely random whether he tires himself out. And then we just do this a bunch until he's dead. So this boss fight is random in terms of him getting tired out, but it's not random in terms of how much damage you do. He'll punch you. Sometimes he'll tire himself out instantly, sometimes he won't. It's just random. Like right now, he's not getting tired out. There we go. And the faster you mash this, the faster he goes down. So usually you only have to do it about 3 times and then he's dead. And I don't think he can hit you for it to happen. And this is also random, I don't. Can you punch me? There we go. And that's it. That's the boss. Now we just do the last part. And now he's dead.
I don't think I'm going to grant you that pardon after all. Slate.
Call us even.
I know he's dead. You can't skip this cutscene for some reason.
Hildy.
For Hook. Yeah, so for Hook apparently killed Hildy, and now we're gonna go kill for Hook. But first we're gonna try and blow up the plane that for Hook is on.
Oh baby, high yield plant.
It doesn't
and
work.
It's not even my birthday. If I plant these in the
I
right
don't know. We
location,
try and blow up the
everything
hangar
in
that
this
the
whole
plane's in, but the
crooked
plane still
operation
takes off, I
works.
think. And it's amazing because the plane looks really small from the outside, but the next level is actually inside the plane and it's massive. Can you kill him, please? Alright, so I'm gonna try and do a skip. Are you ready for a skip? I'm gonna try and jump over this railing. Damn it! Damn it! I'm the only skip I could have done in the game, and I ruined it. I can't believe it. Now we've just got to plant some bombs. No big deal. So we've got to plant 5 of them, I think. Or, yeah, 5. And then we're going to do another boss fight. Where we've got to kill two chicks. This part's pretty easy. Don't really do anything to you. Now we just gotta wait, and then it's gonna spawn these chicks, and then we kill them. There's gonna be 2.
That whole dunk tank thing, that was fun and all. I'd love to catch up, but there are live explosives about to detonate. Ladies, I'd love to hang out, but there are live explosives in here.
You have to kill them before the timer runs out, but it never will. Also not very good bosses, to be honest.
Running out of time. I gotta hurry.
Alright, now this is the end of chapter 13 when we go through this door. And then we're on chapter 14, which is the chapter in the plane. It's a pretty easy chapter.
Carrying a pretty heavy load here. Gotta get this plane on the ground somehow.
Yeah, so you saw how big the plane was in the hangar. And this is how big it is on the inside. It's a bit quite chunky. Nowhere near as big as it was from the outside though. So you don't have to kill the guys up top, just kill this guy at the back. He has a key. We want this key. Or access card, whatever. It's a clown plane, nice. So one specific guy in this next room has the key card that we need, and it's... Oh, it's not. I'm in the wrong. Wait, what? Do I have to kill them all, really? I swear I never did before. Maybe I actually do. Or is this key not for this door? I don't think that key's for this door. I think I just got really confused then. Oh no, that's the... That room is the one for later. I got really confused. It is not for that door. I just killed all those enemies for no reason. You open that door later. I want to kill these. Because they can be cool. So there's one enemy in this room that drops the key. So I need to kill him. It's this guy. And then just run to the door. And then we're going to go beat up some women. Oh no.
Gunfire's not a good idea right now. It's okay, ladies. I'll get you out of here and back to your families.
I like how they all get up in like sync.
Hey, I'm trying to save you.
Oh, now they're dead and then we leave. Goodbye. Now for Hook's gonna come. Here he is. This is for Hook. Also known as man who can't stand up straight.
Hook shot the pilots and took off for the cargo deck. He's probably gonna jump out the hatch.
Do you know where I'm leading you?
Right, so this part's kind of awkward. I need to run and kill this guy. He can block me, that's why I have to kill him. Right, so now we're gonna do the Hook boss. The Hook boss is it's something. It's definitely something. So this first part of the boss is pretty simple. So if we stand in a certain spot, he can't actually hit us. I actually might die here. I need my gun. Oh god, what is that damage? I've never seen him damage me that much before. I might die. This is weird. This is like the worst Hook fight I've ever had. Why is he not dying? There we go. You don't have to kill him there. You just have to do a lot of damage to him. Right, now this is the easy part. We kind of just chill at the back here and get this infinite AK spawn and just keep shooting him. He's gonna throw his juice. When it's green, you can't shoot him. We kind of just shoot him, and then he's gonna throw his juice. When it goes green, then we just wait. So it's gonna what's gonna happen at some point? We're gonna have to shoot his juice bottle out of his hand. I need to do that really optimally, because if I don't, it's gonna waste a lot of time. Because when he uses his juice bottle, his health goes back up. So if you see that yellow bar under his health, that's his juice bar. He can use it 3 times, I think. Once it's empty, you can't regen anymore, but I need to shoot it as fast as possible, because if I take too long, it will regen. There we go. Okay, I hit it good. I can't hit it because the aiming's 10. This game's terrible. Alright, so he's got one more bit of juice left. And I've got to hope he doesn't use it to fill up his health. This part of the game really hurts my ears. I don't know why. Why would you... Why did the game aim me to the right, dude? What? No, we just kill him. He can't use his fire anymore, so we just keep shooting until he's dead. And if you're wondering why I'm moving in a circle, it's to pick up the AK ammo, because if you're standing still, you can't... It doesn't spawn. You have to be moving to pick it up. You can't just like stand in one spot. Right, there we go. There we go, for Hook's dead. Now we're on the last level of the game. PogChamp. Final level. Oh no, we're not on the final level yet. Never mind. I'm gonna do this part first. I went the wrong way. I was meant to do this one last. I don't know why I'm doing it first. It doesn't matter. I went the wrong way first. It's fine. Now I'm just probably just gonna forget where I'm going.
That's the switch.
Now we're gonna go back up. I should have. Wait. What door is it? Hey? Oh no, I was meant to go down here. I don't know why I'm getting so confused. My brain just doesn't work. I did go the right way. I just went to the wrong one first. Alright, now we've done that level. Now we're on the final level of the game. Chapter 15.
They say it's always dark.
So you find out like the main bad guy of this game is Hennessy, your captain, your police captain, I think. And we're gonna go and kill him. This level's actually quite short, so there's not long left. But first we have to blow up a helicopter.
These guys will keep coming until
I love
bring
blowing
down
up
that attack
helicopters. Give me the. Can I? I literally walked over the M4 twice and it didn't pick it up. No. Aim at the helicopter, dude. This game is so shit. Up at the helicopter game. I swear to God. This game is pissing me off. I'm gonna die because this game is just stupid and doesn't do what I want it to do when I press buttons. Ooh, that was a close one. There we go. Now we've got to do 2 boss fights technically with Hennessy, but they're both pretty much a joke. So this first phase is like, oh, he's got a riot shield. We need to stop him from because we can't hurt him because he's got a riot shield. So we have to lead him into the fountain, and it's like stupid.
Too good for that electrified riot shield. I'd be better off playing Mattmatt.
We just kind of walk around a bit and try and get him to go into the fountain. Then when he falls down, shoot him. A little bit more damage. So like his bars of health that you see, he's got like 2. One's blue, one's orange. So the orange is like his shield. And we get that down by doing this, and then the second phase is his normal health. It's really confusing to figure out how to do this if you're playing this game casually, because it doesn't explain it to you very well. Like, I'm making it look easy, but this isn't easy. He's very random with the movement that he does. Like this has been really good of him going in the water, because usually he's not this good at going in the water. Most of the time he misses completely and runs past me. Right, now just gotta do it one more time and then it'll be donezo. Come on, big boy. Come on. There we go. Now he runs away. Oh, I keep turning my monitor off. Every time I bang my table, My right monitor goes off. Right, now we just got to run to the final section and not get punched. Please don't move. Oh, you bastard. I don't want to kill this. I don't need to. I want to just run past. There we go. Right, now we're on the final boss of the game. This is it. Big moment. And this boss is an actual joke. Like, I've done a lot of hard bosses in this game. This one's a joke. It actually is a joke. It's just a normal punching fight. So I just do my same stuff. Although it does have like an interesting like final part to it. This run could actually be a PB, which actually is really depressing. Because it's really bad. This run is going to PB, and it's not very good at all. So we do this till his health gets like really low. And then we're gonna play with some fire. Alright, now he's opened up the fire, so we're going to play with some fire.
Getting a little chilly in here. Come on. Let's sit by the fire and I'll tell you the story of how I killed the late, great Slate Boys.
So we're just going to throw him into the fire a couple of times. No big deal. Really? So this is the guy that killed your father, by the way. At the start. You just didn't know it till now. So one more time in the fire. If you'll stop punching me. Please. It's so hard to direct him to go in it. Alright, and then we just punch him 4 times and then he's dead. So time will be in a second. And that is it. That is time. That is a new world record as well. That run was terrible. I'll let you watch this cutscene since I went way underestimate.
The truth was in the air and the feds were on the case. Not that there was anyone left to implicate, but I'm sure they'd find their share of scapegoats. And I'd rather not stick around long enough.
I'm quite surprised I managed to PB with that because there was a lot of bad stuff went wrong towards the end. But
it would take an atom bomb to rid this city of crime. But I was
start was kind of good. Oh,
I'd
can't complain.
My own bundle of sins were enough to keep me awake for the rest of my life. But I had to believe that bringing the bad guys down would have some karmic benefit down the road somewhere. Somewhere other than here. I didn't mind, though. In fact, I was looking forward to leaving. They say Grant City's the hardest place on Earth. That people aren't born here, they're made. That fortunes are lost and found on a daily basis. And if you're not one of the lucky finders, you're probably dead. Well, I can tell you this for a fact.
I'll make sure next time. Because when I submitted it, I hadn't really ran it in a while, so I put my estimate quite high. And didn't have time to change it. I would have put it to like 310 or something. But yeah, that was dead to rights. I hope you enjoyed the game. It's quite a lengthy speedrun. Quite a lot of just the same stuff over and over again, but casually it's fun. I think that'll probably be the last run I ever do of this game because it's I don't like running it, it's too long. Yeah, the world record will now stand from Remython poggers.